He was there in every corner, grinning at me. That smirking ghost of a Richard. But I was too strong for him. I looked squarely in all the corners.
You ought to eat some more, Miss Lydia. It's making you weak not eating all this time.
How long does this fog hold? Doesn't it ever get bright here?
She'll hold for a few days more, then the sun will come out and you'll have it nice.
Horn blowing all the time.
You get used to it. Your grandmother used to complain a lot about it after the captain died. After the old bullet in his leg finally got him. She used to come skipping down the stair at night and stand right here and look out of the window and say, "It's him calling to me, Ned." And she'd fall down on her face and cry. Crying did her good, Miss Lydia.
I spent the nights there getting strong, learning to hate him. I slept in that bed and laughed at him. At him and all men who think they can torment a woman forever. At all rogues and liars who swindle their way into a woman's heart and expect it to remain their home forever. Yes. I learned to be amused by the memory of Richard. I saw him for what he was, a bad and stupid fellow. And I used to sit up suddenly in that bed and laugh at what a fool I'd been. Laugh at myself and him, and the foghorn blowing.
Thank you. Hello, Lydia.
Oh, hello, Michael.
Darling. I thought you'd stayed away long enough. Why didn't you write to me, Lydia?
I didn't know what to say yet.
I know a little what it is. I know something else, too. It's unreal being in love with a ghost. It'll go away, Lydia.
It's gone away.
Then you can come back and we can be happy. We can live and be alive and work and love.
Please listen, Michael. I came here to get strong and to decide about my life. And I have decided. It's not easy for me to say this to you because you're very sweet. And because she wanted it. A good man at the helm, she said. But I don't want it, Michael. I cannot have it. I've no right. I've got to pay for what I've done alone. All my life. With all my life. It would be lovely, Michael. But it's too late.
You don't love me.
I do, in a way. And I'd find something sweet in life. And the ship would always be trim. But I don't want it, Michael. If I can't have all there is, I don't want less.
And what is there, Lydia?
It's love, Michael. Love that's part of the hot sun and the salt water. It's like a feast that leaves you hungrier than a winter wolf. I've had it, Michael. I've known it, it's gone. It'll never be for me again. Never from this moment. I'm an old maid now, Michael. Old as if I were 90. And I'll die that way. Because I'm like all the greedy Macmillans who lusted after life on this island. They could never take less. Always all there was, or nothing. Years. Work. Some silly memories of you. Frank. Bob. Michael. And a ghost.
Captain Richard Mason.
Yes, yes, the devil on wheels. The ghost of Macmillanport.
Dr. Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Oh, I got your wire. Don't know who you are, but decided to come anyway. Oh, what's this reunion all about?
Richard. So that's where you've been hiding all these years. Behind that old face. It's too amazing. Richard. Old and crusty like myself. Forgive me. I'll love him always, till I die. Just as I love him tonight.
Don't you recognize the captain?
Oh, I'm afraid I don't. Afraid I don't recognize her at all. What's the lady's name?
Wyatt. Doesn't matter, Captain. It happened long ago. Maybe you never met her, really. It's funny. I would recognize her 100 years from now. Excuse me.
He didn't remember me.
He was taken by surprise.
Nonsense. He's forgotten me. It's a perfect punishment for my sins. Nobody remembers them.
You're not upset.
No. But I made a fool of myself.
Not at all. You opened your heart to the men who loved you.
No. None of you loved me, really. Bob loved a little idiot. Frank loved a girl with blue eyes and golden hair. You, my dear, you loved an angel. And Richard loved only Richard.
I kept thinking as I was listening to all the stories. What was the real Lydia? Which one? Which one?
The real Lydia? Dear me. There was no real Lydia, Michael. There were dozens of them. Ask every woman. They know. Every woman is wise and foolish, clever and absurd, good and bad. Just as Lydia was.